Does anyone need mana? 2 people need a tiny bit of mana. Okay, level up. Mr. Nug. Accuracy, just for dealing with all these dodge people. Crit power. Alright, perks. So we got Big Game Hunter on him already. So resistance, hold on, I don't want to read resistance. Decreases or increases if negative incoming damage. Okay. So sheer power, all attacks now ignore half the target's resistance. Let's get that. Alright, Naxi. Resistance reduction of enemy. Increased skill range. Alright, what do we got? Blessing, don't panic. Hacks, Fortress Master. Fortress Master. Buff all ballistas within 8 tiles. Alright, Flute Girl. Poison damage, accuracy. Alright, so we got double damage of poisons for her last time. Big Game Hunter is useful. But I was also thinking Berserk, because I have her on the front line. Whenever she gets hit, gain 4% more damage for that night. Just stacking. That sounds like it could be really good on her of all people. Bird-tree. Raw damage. Skill range. Alright. War Dance? At the end of an attack, if exactly one unit was hit, automatically cast pirouettes on an enemy unit in range 2. With a base damage equal to 25 plus 90% of your dodge. Huh. Legendary Assassin, every 3 isolated units killed, restore an action point. Hex, Surgical Strike, Sheer Power, Berserk. Let's get Sheer Power. Alright, Charmon. Wait, what's with the names? I just realized you're talking about characters in game. Wake up. Resistance reduction. Poison damage. Alright, Charmon. Adrenaline Rush, Don't Panic, Hunter Arsenal, Legendary Assassin, Fortress Master, Surgical Strikes, Mana Collector, Berserk. Fortress Master, I guess? I wish he had the poison line, but he doesn't. Season. Ugh. Not a good level up. Big Game Hunter, Night Owl, War Dance. Any negative alteration applied with heroes increased ratio 1. All attacks ignore half resistance. Okay. Alright, choose an item. Is that an upgrade for Noxie's book? Yes, it is. Alright, so Noxie and new book. Alchemist. Beer, beer, or beer. Gee, I don't know. Oh man, it's so tough to choose. Is this an alchemist or a bartender? Potion of health +4. That could definitely help if we accidentally do something again. Bowyer. Spring crossbow +3. Seeing if this is a hand-me-down for anybody. Okay. Blacksmith. There's claws. An axe. Offhand axe +4. Plus 30% poison damage on that. Adamantium War Shield gives an action point. But it's missing a lot of other stuff. Offhand axe +4 with 30% poison damage. Who could use that? She could have that in her offhand. Nox could have that. Nox doesn't have the poison trait line, I don't think. No. Who would super benefit from that? I guess Flute. There we go. Okay, Armor Maker. Don't want to give that up. These freaking nudists. You freaking nudists. Okay. What'd you say? Caesar needs a better weapon? Staff does okay. Honestly, I'm decently happy with it. I do wish he had the diagonal propagation, though. Let's see. Yeah, that's the same tier as what he's got. Bird tree, my bad. Bird tree. What does he have? Oh, his has +1 multi-hits, which is pretty strong, but yeah. What is it? Let's see, 10 gold to reroll. Oh, there's a bigger druid staff, possibly. Steel dagger +3. Let's grab the dagger. And then... Seize on. Plus 35% isolation. So when shooting a target alone, it would do 35% more. Ah, that's really expensive for just that. Reroll again, see if we get something better. Like a shark, when attacking a wounded enemy, the attack is plus 100% reliability. That's pretty crazy. That means you do max damage. Like, if you do, like, you know, 5 to 50, you'll always do 50. Reliability increases your min damage up to the max. +1 action points. Is that offhand? No, that's not offhand. 122 to 142. Damn it. That is better than the one I just bought. Okay, hold on. Let's figure this out. So, where does the metal go equipped? It goes up there. So, do I want that on our nudists? So 2, 3, F5. That's 10% more poison damage. Does he have Big Game Hunter? No, he doesn't. Who had Big Game Hunter? This guy did. So lose 4% dodge and 5% flat damage. But if the target gets... I think when they get wounded when they're under half. I think Noxie has... Yeah, Noxie is tied for the least amount of action points. So could swap out her hand crossbow +2 for a dagger +4. And then... like a shark? Why not change Noxie's armor? It has 20% poison damage on it and +1 movement points. It's actually quite good. Like it's great quality, yeah, but the stats it did roll are quite good. Yeah, even compared to that, I'd rather she have what she's already got. Okay, Jeweler. Plus skill range, plus momentum, vicious killer. This is all kind of whatever for me right now. New structures, I can't build any new structures. Gear, reroll one more time. Medal of Epidemic. Every 3 enemies poisoned, apply poison and contagion to the closest enemy without contagion. Yeah, well, actually, I was about to say it's crazy that Nug Dug's crossbow has lasted this long, and then right here, there's a better one. Like, he is popping things just because of all of his passives, but this is going to just... This small increase is actually going to be pretty major of him because of all of his multipliers. Because it's like, you know, this right here is 35% more damage, and then this right here is 40% more damage. It's on top of whatever we get. Okay. Nope, we can't do that. Build defenses. Alright, did I already do the repair? Yes, I did. Alright. And this is either the second to last night or the third to last night. Alright. I wish there was like a mass upgrade tool, but this is what we got. Okay, we've got 6 more workers. There's a couple of big corpse piles. Well, like medium-sized corpse piles, honestly. That leaves us with 1 worker remaining, but we can upgrade more of these. Hold on, this is 120, 140, 140, 170. Yeah, okay, so it is a slight damage increase. Oh, no, don't do that. Okay, 248. Alright, and build defenses. Could do stone walls? Or I guess reinforce wooden wall. Hold on, if I do that... It's only 8. So, okay, so that's cool. So it does subtract the cost of what you've already got there. And then... Okay. Oh god, that's way slower. No, reinforce wooden wall. Okay, so we got that. All right, so next wave is on all 4 sides. Oh my gosh. But it is almost midnight. So really enjoying this game. Glad we came back to it. I'm going to save our progress here, and we will pick it back up from this spot tomorrow.